Hey there, I'm Harikrishnan and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to explore polar coding. What is their history and what are the current uses that we have of the polar coordinates are just an alternative way to describe points in it. Unlike the traditional Cartesian coordinates, which uses x and y values, polar coordinates use distance and angle measurements. The basics are simple. Just picture a point as if it's the ship in the middle of a calm lake. To describe where the ship is, you need two things: how far it is from the shore and the angle between the reference direction and the direction the ship is pointing. Distance from the center is known as r and the angle is directed by theta. Together they form a polar coordinate r theta. For example, if you are standing 5 meters away from the center of a circular field and are facing 45 degrees to the right of north, your polar coordinates would be 545. Our expedition commences with a note to the trailblazing minds of ancient times. In the fertile fields of ancient Greece, the seeds of polar coordinates were far thrown. Hipparchus of Nicaea was a Greek astronomer, mathematician, geographer, and music theorist. He is considered the founder of trigonometry. He is credited with the discovery of precession of equinoxes. He used chord functions to measure the position of stars and planets. Basic idea behind chord functions is to measure the angular separation between two celestial objects, the stars or planets. Using the chord of the angle is derived using the angle itself. It's the first time that anyone has used angles to measure something. The reason for using chord functions was that they simplified calculations and measurements. Ancient astronomers didn't sophisticated trigonometric tools like we do today. Working with chords made the math more manageable. Archimedes used Archimedean spiral to represent the growth of plants. An Archimedean spiral is a special kind of curve. Starts at a point and keeps getting farther away from the point while moving around in a circular manner. Imagine drawing a line on a piece of paper that starts at the center, then slowly moves outward but making a constant angle with each new part of the line. Doesn't get closer to or farther from the center too quickly or too slowly. It does so at a constant. It's often found in seashells and water. In the 9th century, Muslim astronomers developed a system of polar coordinates called the astrolabe. Astrolabe was used to track the position of stars and planets at time and direction. 17th century, when astronomers adopted the astrolabe and used it to important discoveries about the solar system. The 17th century heralded the formalization of polar coordinates. Everyday sign means then introduced the concept of trigonometric curves was a fundamental concept in the development of polar coordinates. He realized that points on a curve could be defined using the distance from the origin and the angle formed by the line connecting the point to the origin with the positive x-axis. Idea laid the groundwork for the polar coordinate system. And Tura Cavallari, relevant contribution through his method of indivisibles, a precursor to integral calculus. He used tiny line segments to calculate areas and volume. Although not directly related to polar coordinates, his approach of deconstructing shades into smaller parts influenced the development of coordinate system beyond Cartesian. The groundwork for understanding complex curves and shades, impacting later mathematicians exploring innovative ways to represent positions and measurements in geometry. Pascal used polar coordinates to study the Archimedean spirals, which are spirals that expand at a constant rate. Using these spirals in polar coordinates, Pascal uncovered their mathematical properties. Approach introduced new mathematical tools, provided geometric insights, and contributed to a broader mathematical revolution. Who doesn't keep a set out of any branch of physics and mathematics, the Newton didn't leave polar coordinates alone. Method of fluxions established the groundwork for calculus and its techniques. By directly addressing polar coordinates, this enabled transformations between polar coordinates and other systems. Its methods, mathematicians could analyze polar equations and convert problems between for a better understanding of curves and functions across various fields. Slowly built upon Newton's work, delving into polar equations and discovering properties of curves like the logarithmic spiral and isochron curve. They enriched our understanding of shapes in polar coordinates and simplified geometric problems. Plus, contributions elevated polar coordinates into 3 dimensions with the spherical coordinate system. He integrated radial distance, polar angle, and azimuthal angle, to describe points in the space. We would translate how we analyze objects in three dimensions, revolutionizing fields like physics, engineering, and astronomy. Look at few of the applications of polar coordinates. The oldest application is for navigation. It's for controlling robots. Arms of the robots can be thought of as an angle and the length of their arm as r. Track them across the 3D space. Computer graphics. Using polar coordinates, it is possible to create complex and really difficult to analyze shapes, which is otherwise impossible to. Is in medical imagery. Polar coordinates used for representing medical imagery in ultrasonic scans, MRIs, X-rays, etc. In artificial intelligence, like for creating algorithms and models which analyze various data. For example, polar coordinates can be used to label the various data in a document so that the models can analyze pretty efficiently. Coordinates are used for this understanding the fluid dynamics, except under how the aeroplane moves through the wind or a boat, and a comprehensive journey to the captivating world of polar coordinates. From curiosity to the pinnacle of modern research, polar coordinates weave a rich tapestry. As a part means, let your curiosity be your guide in the ever-expanding universe of mathematics. Like, share and subscribe if you like this video. Also comment down the topics that you wish to explore. In the next video, goodbye.